It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, it'll be the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Houston Rockets. The Timberwolves begin the game with the basketball. To Butler. Lobs it up. Oh, bad pass as the Rockets come away with it. It's Rockets ball. And look out. Big finish at the rim. Man, that was sweet.
It's all about that first step, and it's all about angles. Look at the way he got his shoulders through the angle of the defender. That first step was great, but those shoulders getting through, that was a difference.
Butler not going down for him this time.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Butler to Gibson. Rockets come up with it. To Paul. Inside, he scores.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Butler missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. To Paul. Fires the three. And Chris Paul, quick catch and shoot there. 4-3. Jay, he's played for a number of teams in the Western Conference, no less. What do you make of Paul and his willingness to embrace a challenge?
Well, for the first 12 years of his career, he was ball dominant. The ball was forced to be in his hands every possession because nobody else, other than CP3, could make a play. Now there's a shared responsibility with the playmaking skills, and that only allows him to play looser, to play freer, to play more like he played in college, hunting his own shot and thinking pass second, score first.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. To P.J. Tucker. Fires the three. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Harden into the front court. 10-2 the score. Butler into the front court. They can get a 2-for-1 if they play this right.
The assist from number 23.
Now Paul with the basketball. 10-4 is the score. Nothing going here on that drive. Anthony to P.J. Tucker. Gets it down to Capella. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. Butler to bring it up. Down 6. Stuffs it down with authority. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
The assist from number 23, Jimmy Butler.
Now a 3. At the buzzer, and it's off the rim. Came so close to draining that one from 3/4 court, but that'll do it for this opening period. The first quarter's complete. The Rockets with the lead. Second quarter set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
Yes, I do, but the first thing you have to expect is that this game is very similar to a relationship. There are a lot of ups and downs, but you have to be committed to the process. both teams are committed, they'll find their flow.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
First one, count it.
Good shot.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Timberwolves have the basketball. Butler to T. To Taj Gibson. That'll get out of bounds off one of the T-Wolves. Harden in possession. 12-6 our score. Here comes the screen. The shot denied by Towns.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Anthony. Harden to P.J. Tucker. Harden. God, tough shot. Hand in his face, he makes them pay. Can only imagine how frustrating that is to stop.
It's beyond an arduous task for the defender. I'm getting frustrated even talking about it. Let me tell you two reasons why. Number one, he's been top 5 in the league since the 2012-13 season in free throws attempted per game. That's pretty impressive. Will make any defender hesitant. And number two, whenever the league implements a rule about you called the Harden rule, for his knack for drawing cheap fouls, that's going to make any defender have a difficult time guarding Mr. Harden.
The monster stuff.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Anthony, they get it down to Harden and watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
T-Wolves with the basketball. Butler cleans it up. Offensive board. And that's rebounded by Houston. Hall across the timeline. Up 6. Hall off the iron. No good. Teague with it up top. Now down 6. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Hall into the front court. 4 points the differential as we come up on halftime. Nothing going here on that drive. James Harden trying to cash in. Scores from the post.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Teague with the basketball. His guys can hold for the final shot. And he's going to the line to shoot 2.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. First foul in the last 2 minutes. For the Minnesota Timberwolves.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Good shot, buddy. Good shot, buddy. Hey, check up. Let's go.
Anthony knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
can count that one. 4-point play. Rockets have it. Gets off the three. At the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end with the Rockets in front.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Rockets didn't hold back in that opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Houston Rockets. And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Rockets in control of the basketball. Harden to Anthony. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Teague with it up top. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Teague to Butler. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Harden to Paul. To Anthony. Trying to cash in. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending.
This team is collectively feeding off their negative energy so far in the second half. Everybody is mad. Everybody is frustrated. Nobody's decided to take the torch and say, hey, look, follow my lead.
Butler knocks it down. And, Jay, so much better to get that shot beyond the arc than inside 22 feet. There's a toughness he learned under Tibbs at 2 stops, and no question, that rubs off on younger players.
There is something that Jimmy Butler does that no other player in the NBA does. He gets into your psyche. He gets into your head each and every possession. He enjoys the process of the fight. Every single blow. There is a pleasure in the pain.
Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Harden, look out. If he's hitting those, could be a long night.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Teague with the basketball. The deficit is 6. Here comes the screen. Butler to Towns. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
In an era where big centers often get devalued, Karl-Anthony Towns is a true foundational player. He can function as a traditional center, but also can show you quick moves around the perimeter and knock down that 3-point shot from deep.
Harden. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves. Teague with it up top. His guys trail now by 4. Not today. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Minnesota at the controls. Butler to Gibson. To Towns, down low. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance. Can't connect. And a throwdown. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this 4th quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
3 quarters complete. The Rockets with the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. The Timberwolves have the basketball. Down low, Towns. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
The screen sets him up for two.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Taj Gibson to Wiggins. They get it down for Towns. Almost, but no good.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Paul to Harden. And scores on the step back.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
T to Taj Gibson. Rockets have the steal. Tucker to Paul. Has a look. Buries it on the catch and shoot. It's Minnesota basketball. Butler. Now a steal as the Rockets have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Harden with it up top. Up by 6. Inside, he scores.
I remember my high school coach said, one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Butler to Towns. Screen coming. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Oh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Here's Paul, controlling the offense. It goes down. He improvises and scores. Now whistle, as Minnesota's going to take the timeout. But this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. Wiggins. To the basket is Butler, but he can't finish.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Paul to P.J. Tucker. Harden, Rockets with 4 to shoot. Butler into the front court. Margins 8. T. The rebound belongs to Houston. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they get a good win on the road. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets got themselves a win here today. And more often than not, they were hitting the three when they popped from long range. Winning gets a lot easier when you're adding so many points to the scoreboard, 3 at a time. Check out the leading scores for the Houston Rockets. On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.